hello, hello, hey, hello, 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 it's me, babe.
Hello you guys, welcome to my channel, Hello Alexys. I am Alexys. In today's video, I really just wanted to somewhat start over, reintroduce myself. Hello, handshake. I'm Alexys. I want to transition my channel into a new chapter. I started out, kind of strong. Recently, I have just not been motivated enough. I have not been disciplined enough, and I just have not been here for you guys, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm excited and I'm back. With that being said, I stole these about me tag questions from another fellow local Seattle YouTuber. She goes by Blaze Beauty, so I will probably put her name on the screen somewhere so you guys can go and support her channel as well. But she had some really cool questions, and I thought, why not do the same questions? Okay, so with no further ado, let's get started. Were you named after anyone? I used to tell people yes. My name is Alexys. There is a soap opera way back in the day called Dynasty. They had two characters, Blake and Alexys, and those are the names of my mother's two children, me and my brother. But after telling that story for so long, and I don't even know, like, I thought that was the story, come to find out, I'm not named after them. My mom just really liked the names, and that's how I became Alexys. And yeah, so when was the last time you cried? Besides me putting on this makeup and crying about 15 minutes ago, I think like some weeks back when I was going through my trials and tribulations, I cried in the shower, but it wasn't a bad cry. I tend to listen to gospel music way more than any other kind of music recently, and especially in the mornings when I'm getting dressed and prepping for my day. I can't remember what exact song it was.
We bless your name.
But that song just hit me while I was in the shower, and I just started crying and letting it out and praising the Lord for all that he's done for me. Like, yeah. So that was the last time I can remember crying. Do you have any kids? No, not yet. But, sometime in the future, I feel like I at least want to wait until 2020, because I heard that in 2020 in the state of Washington, the maternity leave laws will be changing from 6 weeks guaranteed maternity leave paid to 12 weeks of paid maternity leave. So my goal is to at least wait on little Rosie, Raylon, Raekwon, or whoever is coming until at least 2020. Would I be friends with myself if I was another person? Yes. I have always said that, like, in any type of scenario that you can think of, I will always want to deal with somebody that's like me. I feel like I'm just an all-around, well-rounded, cool person. I am cool as a friend. I am cool as a coworker. I'm a cool family member. I'm a cool life partner. Do you use sarcasm? Lightly. I feel like I'm not really the most wittiest person. I'm not the quickest on my feet when it comes to comebacks. I'm always that person that's thinking about what I should have said way later. So I have a dry sense of humor. I use sarcasm, but not really, because that's just, and I'm not really like I don't try to make people feel bad or be mean, so very lightly I dibble and dab in the sarcasm department. Would you ever bungee jump? Would I? If the opportunity presented itself, maybe, but I always feel like I would rather skydive than bungee jump. And a lot of people look at me like I'm crazy when I say that, but this is what I envision. I would rather skydive because that's something that I actually want to do. But when I think about bungee jumping, I think about that episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when Hillary's boyfriend's bungee string snapped. snapped and he like hit the wall or the ground or something, and I don't want that to happen to me, so I'm not interested in bungee jumping. What is your favorite cereal? My favorite cereal currently is Fruity Pebbles. However, I am on a cereal diet. I am not eating cereal. I was eating so much cereal at one point that I started throwing up like every time I eat cereal. So right now I'm not eating cereal. But if I do eat cereal, it's gonna be Fruity Pebbles first. The first thing that I notice about a person probably would be, I mean, obviously their appearance, but like I look at people's outfit or their hair first. Usually their hair will like lead to everything else. I don't know, I really don't judge people. I try not to judge people right off the bat. Happy endings or scary movies? I will say happy endings because I don't like scary movies. I like art altogether, don't get me wrong, and I will watch a scary movie, but for the last few years I have opted out of watching scary movies because when I was younger I was really scared of the dark, and it was like if I went to the movies or if I went somewhere and watched a scary movie, that scary spirit came home with me. And so with me being so scared of the dark, that was just like torturous at night to me, if that's even a word. And so every time we moved to a new house in my childhood, I felt like we left those bad spirits at the last house, and then I wasn't scared of the dark until I went and watched another scary movie. So yeah, I'd rather a happy ending, tearjerker, you know, something that makes me feel sentimental rather than scared. What are your favorite scents? For the house, I like something that's like lavender. Lavender's my favorite. I also like anything that's like fresh cool breeze, fresh laundry, fresh powder, stuff like that. As far as perfumes go, I prefer to have like a musky, not musty, musky, like grown woman smell. I will kind of pass for sometimes like the flowery, maybe vanilla, but I try to steer away from the sweet smells because to me that's kind of like immature. I like to smell like a grown woman, not a little girl. Summer or winter? I prefer summer because I hate being cold. I straight shut down when I'm cold. I don't want to breathe. I clench my jaws, my eyes, and my eyes water, my nose hurts. But I do like to layer, but I prefer to be like naked, no bra, tighten up in the summertime. That's me. And plus I'm a Cancer. I was born in June, so that only makes sense. Computer or television? Obviously computer. I live for getting on the computer, surfing the web, social media, all that. I really don't watch a lot of TV. Recently I'm watching Power, Insecure, and Black Ink Crew, and Love and Hip Hop. That's pretty much all I watch. Other than that, if I do watch TV, I'm defaulting straight to HGTV if nothing else is on. I love to get on the computer and play The Sims for hours. I love to get on the computer and scroll my social media, see what all my friends and family are doing, all of my idols, and find inspiration. I'm like big on imaginative things, so the computer allows me to be more imaginative than not. The farthest I've ever been away from home is now. So I live in Seattle, Washington. If you guys don't know where that is way up in the corner of the left-hand corner of the United States. If you're looking on a map, the furthest state before you get to Canada and Alaska. Home for me is the Midwest. So I'm born in Chicago, well, right outside of Chicago. Grew up in Memphis, Tennessee, and home is where my mom is, St. Louis. So I don't know how many miles that is. Let's see. 2,083 miles away from where my mom is. And do you have any hidden talents? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear you too. birthday to you. I kind of can carry a tune, but yeah, I'm not trying to be nobody's singer. If you do want to hear me sing, go through my videos all the way back to like the 3rd or 4th video I posted on YouTube, and I did create a little remix to Master Teacher by Erykah Badu on a Kendrick Lamar beat. YouTube don't copyright me for this. It was just, I didn't even know nothing about copyright back then. But if y'all want to hear me sing for real, go listen to that. Other than that, I don't have any like real big talents. My talents are more like just being me. Where were you born? All right, let's go back to that. So I was born right outside Chicago in Elgin, Illinois. Yeah, so I'm from Chicago. What are my hobbies? My hobbies are filming for YouTube, editing videos, surfing the social media sites, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram. I like to read. Lately, I like to do makeup. That's pretty much it. I don't knit, I don't exercise on the regular. I'm just not that type of person. I'm a homebody, I'm boring, and I like to constantly think about myself. I know that's kind of vain, but I guess I could just say I am into overall real people, lifestyle expressions, and successful operations. And however I get to dibble and dabble into that, that's cool with me. And what is your favorite movie? My favorite movie, overall, hands down, I will never, I don't think, find another movie that I like more than The Wiz. So if you're not familiar with The Wiz is the black cast version of The Wizard of Oz. I love that movie. It just gets to me. I know all the words to the movie. I sing every song. It's a tearjerker for me. Kind of just relates to how I've always felt about myself and the world, and yeah, so I love The Wiz. The last question, what do you want to be when you grow up? So that's a really good question, because that's something that I've been wanting to answer to you guys. Obviously I'm 25 years old, so I am kind of grown up already. I work in the field of people, but from this point forward, after I finish getting my degree in psychology, I want to move forward with that to be somewhat of a therapist to a degree, but I don't want to be stuck in the health field. Or basically what I'm trying to say is I want to be the next Curly Nikki, and I know I'm not doing too much to get myself there, but I am at the start, and anything is possible. You never know. I want to really take my psychology degree, in the future I'll have more than one, and the brand that I'm trying to build on the internet, and kind of mash them together to be somewhat of a lifestyle enthusiast. I don't know. I'm trying to make this YouTube pop, okay? And I don't know if it ever will, but that's what I daydream about all day, every day. I want people to send me sponsorships, merchandise. I want to review stuff. I want people to come and look at my life and be like, wow, you know, that girl's got a light about herself. And I know that I already have that, but I want that to blow up. But I also still value my education and serving other people. So I do want to finish my psychology degree and continue to work in the field that I'm working in, and kind of transition all of that into being able to have the ability to have my own practice, so that when everything does come about, I've got multiple streams of income. Y'all, I'm 25 and I'm a millennial, so I don't know, but if somebody kind of heard what I was trying to get at, comment below and let me know what my next step is, okay? So with that being said, those are all the questions. I hope that this video allowed you guys to feel like you're getting to know me a little bit more. I know in the past, I've been kind of vague about my life. I've told you guys some real tea, but at the same time, for the most part, if I'm not dropping tea bombs, I'm being kind of vague and not really secretive, but I just don't know how comfortable I am putting myself out there, being that I do live a normal life outside of this. So I'm talking with my hands and voguing and stuff. That means it's time to wrap this video up, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, because that's what you're supposed to do. It's YouTube. Why am I still talking? Bye.